हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
वाइब्रेशन फैलाओ, फैला सकती है ना? तो बस अभी परम धाम में बाप के साथ बैठ जाओ। वहां से ये बेहद की रैंक का वायुमंडल फैलाओ। अच्छा, चारों ओर के सर्व सनई बच्चों को सर्व चारों ओर के साधना करने वाले श्रेष्ठ आत्माओं को, बाप दादा को सारे दिन में बहुत प्यारे प्यारे मीठे मीठे दिल के गीत सुनाने वाले, रोडियान करने वाले, शक्तियों के गुणों के वरदान से झोली भरने वाले बाप दादा को सबके गीत, खुशी के गीत, सने के गीत, रुहानी नशे के गीत, मीठी मीठी बातें, बहुत बहुत दिल को लुभाने वाली सुनाई थी। और बाप दादा भी सुनने और मिलने में लवलीन थे। ऐसे दिल के सच्चे, दिल के आवाज सुनाने वाले बच्चे महान है और सदा महान रहेंगे। ऐसे मीठे मीठे बच्चे सदा बेहद के वैराग वृत्ति को अपनाने वाले दृढ़ निश्चय बुद्धि बच्चों को बाप दादा एक के बदले पदम गुना रिटर्न सने दे रहे हैं। दिलाराम के दिल पर रहने वाले सभी बच्चों को बहुत बहुत याद, प्यार और नमस्ते।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर। जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars, child and a master. In order to perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars, there has to be the virtue of being a child and a master to the same extent. To be a child means to be free from any other thought and to obey whatever orders you receive. To be a master means to give your advice. When you become a master, when you should become a child, there is a conflict of sanskars. Therefore, become a master and give your advice. But then, when everything is finalized, become a child. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 6. Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Today's topic, child and a master. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. What do you like? To be a child or to be a master? Some like to be child all the time, and some like to be master all the time. But what Baba teaches us is the balance. Both type of sanskars or personality should be there. But then even if there is awareness of two different kinds, and the way part is played, but the qualities or virtues are not same. Some children are very obedient and some they don't like to listen, right? Here also what Baba says, listening to the dictates of mind, Manmat, and listening to the Shrimat of Baba. A good child will listen to Baba's Shrimat and will try to follow, act upon it. But there are some, they still listen to their own mind or opinion of others. It's always possibility a child could be misguided by others. But I have to know that I have to listen to Baba. I have to understand Baba's Shrimat, and I listen to that. You know, Baba is a detached observer. He looks from above at all the children and he watches, observes that how much they have balance, what are the qualities of the child. And definitely Baba's attention went to those who are good children, obedient children, faithful children, trustworthy children. And then when Baba's attention is on such children, they get very special sustenance in a natural way. So if we want to experience Baba's sustenance, Baba's help, Baba's power, special sustenance from parents, if we really want to experience that, then we have to be good children. Yeah? So Baba knows that this child really wants to understand the directions, the Srimad. And then anytime you are not clear, Baba will explain to you. You will get the reply, you will get answers. But Baba knows that this child listens but doesn't act. Does still what the mind speaks out. So even to create a relationship of child and father, it is very, very important that we listen to Baba. So to create a balance where as a child I am listening to Baba, and then as a master I am following Baba. They say follow father. Anytime you are confused, look at Baba. What did Baba do? What did Baba say in this situation? Once you have that, then it's like you have companion, you have hand in hand. You feel master and child relationship. And then you will never be misguided. You will like it. So Baba is today giving us signal and wants us to practice to create a balance of child and master. So Baba is saying in order to perform the chants of harmonizing sanskars, there has to be the virtue of being child and a master. To be a child means to be free from any other thought and obey whatever orders you receive. To be a master means to give your advice. Baba says when you become a master, then you would become a child. Whenever you want to be master, you will become a master. Baba says there is a conflict in the sanskar. If when you want to be master, you still remain a child. So therefore, Baba says that become a master, give your advice. But when everything is finalized, then become a child. That means then you won't have wasteful thoughts. If you haven't created that stage which should be there, then you have a lot of wasteful thoughts. So that means if balance is not there, you need to be child, but you want to be master. There is not only clash of sanskars, but Baba says wasteful thoughts. When everything is decided, everyone came to conclusion, what is Baba's Srimad, and we should do what Baba wants us to do. Even if it's spoken and said through anyone, but you will take it as Baba's Srimad. And once we follow Baba's Srimad, that means child follows father, then you become master. And then whatever way you speak and serve, you will be like master. Very royal, maturity, following right directions. So many qualifications will be visible. That is why when we study, Baba always says, first you ask, do you know that Father is teaching? When there will be faith that Father is teaching, then Baba said it will be very, very easy to follow, right? Follow, understand Baba's Srimad and practice it. Right? So let's see what is our next conversation. But be a child and a master. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, dear Mohini Didi, nice to see you.
Yeah, it's always nice. People also wait for you to come and talk. Some get answers.
Yes, I have a question today for you from someone who wrote. But before, I have a very, very special gift for you. I'm very, very proud to have my big jasmine tree to produce a huge flower.
Wow,
I don't know if you can see, but it's a very, very big one. See, on the hand is the size of the rose. It's not like the last week was a small one, but this is not small. This is like very, very big. It looks
it
like
must be some magic in tray or your presence or whatever.
I
But
don't know.
definitely looks so full, you know.
It's so full. And the smell is at least 10 times the smell of the other one. This smells the whole room. It's a beautiful. So this is from the jasmine tree to you, because I think you look like this. I think when we see you, you're like that. Full bloom, very, very fragrant. I listened to our dear sister Wadi on Monday, and she highlighted the appreciation she has for you in so many ways. And I think we can all relate to what she said, and I'm sure we can add many other qualities, talents, specialties that you have. And she also mentioned that you answer all the questions. And sometimes some questions are a little bit tricky. And I know I bring to you some tricky questions. So today, there's a very tricky one, but I'll keep it for last because I'm sure you will enjoy it. But it's an unusual question. You will have never been asked that question before, I guarantee. This is a new topic you were never asked about. So be prepared. Coming up, last question of the conversation. This is like a TV show, you know, a TV show. On a TV show, they say, coming up soon, don't move. There's something coming for you, don't move. But before, there's also a question later on, but I wanted to move from what you were sharing about child and master. And I was wondering if you can share your own personal experience. And are there any times when you feel that you are too much of a master and you should be more of a child? And do you find sometimes you're too much of a child and you should be more master? Are there practical moments you can remember? And am I talking now to the child Mohini Didi or to the master Mohini Didi?
I find that I am more natural and more consistent as a child because I like to listen and respect and follow. But also at the right time when necessary, I find, yes, I can also be a good master. But most of the time I am a child. I like to observe, I like to listen, I want to follow, and lot of that feeling of being child is there. But also, if you are worthy child, then Baba will help you. In a way, give you training or give you a part where you will need to balance it. That means he will make you the master. And when you become master, then you start learning, growing, understanding to be what it is to be a master, or what is really Shrimad. At this time, that's what actually my practice is, to just see as a master uh, what I should think, what I should say, how I should act. But yeah, I want to be natural in that also. And for that, I think it's very important to have yoga of intellect with Baba, so that Baba can guide me, Baba can tell me what is right answer. Yeah, so I think that at this time I can say Baba has given me chance to be the master.
Mm. Do you
But
find
yes,
sometimes that becoming a master is a little bit too intense or too demanding, and you tell Baba, can I just go back as a child and leave me alone a little bit as a child, and I'll be back as a master tomorrow? Or do you find yourself sometimes having to pay special attention to one or the other?
yeah, this does happen, but one is able to play the part whichever is needed, right? It's not question of what I like, but it's also question of at that time the way I need it to be, whether as an image or whether in act. So once you understand that, sometimes people come, they look at you as master, but internally they want to have that friendship as a child, not as someone senior or someone as master. So I think that everyone had their own emotional expression. Yesterday I must have met about 40, 50 souls. And they said we had been telling Baba for so many years, we can't go to USA, we can't meet her here. Can there is any way we could meet her here? So they were very, very happy, very touched, like, kind of wondering to looking at. So I was just an image, lot of love for everyone, and see that how for 40 years, 50 years, some hadn't seen me. And there is so much like craving for seeing me and be near or hold a hand or something like that. So I think that at the right time, Baba helps us to play right part. It seems like that. Because when people share their experience, seems to be a good one.
I know in India there's a lot of respect, for seniors, and I know sometimes, if you just have 2 years in Gyan more than somebody else, you become already a big senior. So I'm sure in India many must come to you, with highest respect and regard, and they put you very, very high as the Maharati and a big senior. Do you find that sometimes this creates a little bit of pressure to be too much of a master, and it creates a pressure on you, like expectation from others, even if it's respect, but they're looking at you as a very, very, very big senior? Do you find sometimes it's a bit of pressure? And thinking also of other instruments, if you think of your brother and sisters, NC, CCs, sometimes also they are looked upon as, oh, you're Baba's instrument. And is that creating a pressure, maybe sometimes not to be a child enough?
I like to be just natural. I don't try to pretend to be what they expect, So I think that innocence, whatever is in the soul, I think we have to be very natural, which I try to be. Not that I have to be master now. Now I have to be child. It's not a structure kind of thing.
Mm.
but it is more like what your emotions are at that time. Like when the souls are telling their experience, or one soul came and very old and young. I would have known her maybe, but didn't remember. But her body has gone through so much. So she wanted to tell everything. What this happened, that happened. She said she had 9, 10 surgeries. So first I thought, why is she telling me, right? And then she said in the end, I thought I let Baba know everything. So my intellect is free. So I promised her, okay, next time we will share this. So I think we can be friendly. Depends on what's the need of that soul at that time. Not only what I can give, but what is the need of that soul. And once you recognize the need, then you are able to play your part accordingly.
Mm.
So that's what I do.
Right. Last little question on that is, I think maybe majority will see you as a master, and not too many will know you intimately, as, what is more your inner world. They just see Mohini Didi. So how would you describe a little bit to us, who is that child? How would you describe yourself as a child? What will be your type of child that you feel you are?
I think one has to be just natural, and whatever one is comes out in a very natural way, right? And I think that is very authentic and real. And many immediately feel that this is what you are. Not you are playing a part or you acting, but that's what really you are.
But
So
you as a child, how are you? You as a child, how are you?
let me imagine what I am. Because I have to go back to yesterday or whenever. But I think I love to be Baba's child, and then it's a sister to everyone. But yeah, feels good. Feels
I'm asking you because if you describe to us how you feel as Baba's child, I think it can help others to also see how do they feel about being Baba's child.
Mhm. I think that what I always noticed, that Baba wants to make you worthy. So when you are a good child, then Master or the Lord or Father wants to keep eye on you, wants to train you, paying attention on us so that we can, when we become masters, we play our part properly. So Baba's attention on a child who is very lovely, faithful, obedient, really goes on the worthiness of that child and helps us to increase that worthiness. So I always feel as if Baba is working on me. Baba is working on me. So I should accept everything and I should become that.
Mm.
So one feels not only proud that God is working on you, but also understanding of Srimad, what's Baba's advice. It's very interesting relationship between a child and father. Very beautiful.
Mm. So someone sent a question that is very specific. So bear with me. It comes from a conversation that we had earlier in March. And I was sharing with you how sometimes the soul still feels a burden. And we want to remove the burdens that the soul can feel, any kind of burden. And you mentioned at the time that one sign of the burden is that the soul feels that it cannot do what must be done or what needs to be done. And the soul will use excuses. I'm too tired. I don't have time. that's a sign of burden. And you said the way to remove the burden is to just do it and just act, and just do what has to be done.
Mhm.
And so the question was, when we do that, just doing it, will it finish the burden? Will it make the burden just a little bit lighter? Will it also would there be a risk that I burn myself and I just do it, but I cross the line and then I push myself too far? And the final one is it also that just by doing it means I do one step and I let Baba do the other part? The person wanted for you to elaborate on that a little bit. Does that make sense? Or?
Yeah, like, everyone has one's own principles to operate, or, qualities to operate. And I like, based on some of Baba's teachings, when Baba says, if there are two parties, they both are right or both are wrong. Or I always feel that my vibrations towards everyone should be of God's love. That means I don't want to really get into the division or the way they operate. I just want to be natural with them, loveful with them, without even seeing their sanskar. But there are others with me. Let's say we are a group of 6 or 8, and we're deciding on something. But when I look at others, and thought is that if we all can use these tools, it's very interesting that everyone doesn't have same principle, right? Some, they only have knowledge, but not necessarily a balance of child to master. Which is also a good quality. So I would rather burden. Yeah. I will tell Baba, if there is any heaviness, I will speak to Baba and tell Baba to help me to
But
remove.
what happens if, let's say, you feel a burden, and then because of a burden, I become a little bit lazy and I don't want to do something. And you were saying, well, just do it. So if I just do it, will that remove the burden? Or could it even increase the burden?
Actually, you will feel lighter by doing it because of being obedient. And if it's an elevated action, you will get power. You will feel very elevated and lightened. So I think you will definitely feel lighter, feel good. That's what I think after doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You won't feel heavier.
Mm-hmm.
Or you won't feel, oh, I couldn't do it. Baba could have done it. Because Baba makes you instrument, right?
Right.
And then you will be able to do it. And next time you will really feel Baba's help and power, and also more self-trust, right? That yes, I didn't know, but I can do it. So it's a lighter in many different ways.
Right. Okay, we can talk about it more next time, but I promised you a very unusual question. So there's a very unusual one, and I hope it's not out of order, like what he would say. So someone wants to know, what do you think about tattoos? And tattoos? And I know you're probably a tattoo, like when you
Yeah.
sometimes might,
Yeah.
I don't know if you have tattoos or if you want. Have you ever considered having Shiv Baba tattooed somewhere, or Lakshmi Narayan? I don't know. But
I
do you
don't
have
like
any?
it.
No? What do you think about tattoos?
No, I don't think it's necessary. I don't know why people get it. Some they get on the whole body, and sometimes on their arm, or I don't think you need to be natural. Your skin should be very clean. And I actually want to know why they do it. What is the fun or what they feel when they do it? You have any experience?
I don't have any, but I see some souls like in India who have more like religious tattoos, like the Om. They will have the sign of Om. They will have certain religious presence with tattoo. Is that still a little bit?
Not too much.
Not
in
too much.
India, it's not very common. I think it depends, I don't know. Maybe we should ask those who have lot or even little that what was their passion, why they wanted to have it. Then we will know more, right?
So you think that if somebody wants to reveal Baba, the best way is not to put a tattoo of Lakshmi Narayan on the forehead, right? We agree?
It's better they can walk with the picture of Lakshmi Narayan and they can serve with that picture. Because they might be scared others that they might have to do same, So I rather suggest them not to think that way,
I'm joking also, of course, but it's very popular in the West. A lot of people have a lot of tattoos. Yeah, they must be getting something. So you can confirm in Golden Age, we don't have tattoos, right?
You won't feel like having. And
No.
I don't know if there are people who can do it. Both ways.
No one can do it. Yeah, they won't have qualifications. So, okay, Mohini Didi, that was the question of the month. Thank you for enlightening us about tattoos. Any tattoos on the tollies? Oh, full mango.
Such nice mangoes.
Oh, nice.
In the morning, I give 3, I get whole box. Then we give, then get. So yesterday we gave 60, 70 people. All the boxes kept coming, we kept giving. That was transaction all day, toli. And this is the toli, peda. From the and mango is very, very nice. I hope we can bring and give you some.
I think that's why people like to come on Saturday also, is they get special toli and now mango, flowers, because I really admire all the, Wadi Ben was saying how many questions you have been answering in the last 4 years. It's quite amazing. And they ask very good questions, Wadi Ben, Gayatri Ben, Shireen Ben, they all ask you very, very deep questions. So congratulations for, maybe it is 10,000 question mark today. So congratulations.
I hope they are satisfactory answers.
Yes, of course, of course. So thank you, Mohini Didi. A beautiful day and a fragrant day, like a jasmine.
Thank you for the flower. Okay. Om Shanti.
बाबा तेरा बनने में सुख मिलता इलाही है, सुख मिलता इलाही है। बाबा तेरा बनने में सुख मिलता इलाही है।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी। शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। मीठे बच्चों, प्यारे बच्चों।
दादी, इतने बड़े डॉक्टर बाबा ने बुलाया है सुबह 4 बजे से, चाहे पांडव भवन में है, ओम निवास में है, सभी आकर के मेडिटेशन किए हैं। फिर 6 बजे से इनकी क्लास हुई है, एकदम फुल। दादी जी, चाय रखा हुआ है, कोई उठ के चाय पीने नहीं जाता है कि हमारा सेशन मिस हो जाएगा।
ये इतना इतना
इतना चात्रक है, इतना बाबा ने।
नहीं, आपने, मैंने फाइल देखा ना, मुझे पता नहीं था, फाइल मुझे भेजा। जब फाइल खोल के देखा, मैंने कहा इतनी भावना से बुलाया है, बड़ा प्यार से, जितनी भावना से बुलाया तो इतना खींचेंगे मैंने सर
जी।
और ये टाइम है, जितना खींचना हो, जितना लेना हो ले लो, चोरी भी करना बंद करो। समझा? जो आप में जो कमी हो छोड़ के जाना, जो यहाँ से मेरे साथ लेके जाना। कहाँ लेके जाएंगे, कैसे लेके जाएंगे? कोई थैला थैली में लेके जाएंगे या कहाँ लेके जाएंगे? हार्ट और हेड, हार्ट, हेड, हैंड, हार्ट में। देखो कितना अच्छा, हार्ट कितनी अच्छी, दर्द नहीं करेंगे, दरकार नहीं होंगी। मुझे होती है, अभी भी होती है, पर अभी नहीं होंगी, कभी नहीं होंगी। हैंड पे सब खुश रहो, एक ऐसे ऐसे नहीं, नहीं। जो बात बीती, पास्ट इज पास्ट, याद नहीं करो। न पराई बात, न पुरानी बात, न पराई बात, न पुरानी बात। याद किया मन बीमार है, तन से बीमार है, माइंड बॉडी दोनों बीमार है। सदा हेल्दी वेल्दी हैप्पी रहना हो, हेल्दी वेल्दी। हेल्थ हो वेल्थ ना हो तो भी हैप्पी नहीं है, वेल्थ हो हेल्थ ना हो तो भी हैप्पी नहीं है। हेल्थ भी होवे, वेल्थ भी होवे और हैप्पी होवे। तो इसलिए भगवान कहता है ये तुम हेल्दी वेल्दी हैप्पी रहो, वो लाइफ ऐसी एंजॉय करो तो तेरी लाइफ से औरों को लाइफ क्या होती है जीना सीखेंगे। जीना है तैसे सीखो, कैसे जीना है, बस खुश रहना, खुशी बांटना, और कुछ नहीं चाहिए। ओके भाई, अभी बताओ।
स्नेह में अखियां भर
Om Shanti Avakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Sakar Murli, followed by meditation book offering, then English Avakti Murli. Evening 6 o'clock Bhatti will start followed by Spotlight Drishti sharing. Hindi series, English series and Avakti Journey. Welcome to Avakti Journey. Avik Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti, Avyakt Murli, 24th of December, 1972. Responsibilities of confluence-aged elevated souls. There are many different excuses to keep yourself safe. You were told earlier that the game that Brahmins play the most at the confluence age is this one. You have to transform this. The sanskars of everyone have to be transformed. This aim is the foundation of Brahmin life. It should not be that you transform yourselves only when others transform themselves. But when I change, others will automatically change. You are the ones who will change. You are the world transformers. You are not those who only change yourselves in some aspects. Whilst constantly keeping such an aim in your awareness, make yourself strong. Time is now ringing the bells of closeness. You must also make intense effort to show the practical proof of the introduction of the Father. Show some fruit of the sustenance you yourselves have taken. You receive teachings and sustenance from the physical corporeal form. You have received a lot of sustenance through the teachings of the Avyakt form also. So, what is the time for now? Do you still just have to continue to receive sustenance? Or do you have to show the fruit of that sustenance? This is now the part that the drama is revealing. In the Golden Age, the parents give sustenance and give you the right to the fortune of the kingdom. They enable you to sit on the throne of the kingdom and give you the tilak of sovereignty. That is, they give you the tilak of responsibility, and they themselves become detached observers. Even though they are with the children, they remain detached observers. So, where did this law begin? Even now, Bap Dada gives you the tilak of responsibility of service, and he himself remains the detached observer. He is the detached observer, is he not? Even whilst being with you, he is the detached observer. This year, you now have to become even more of a detached observer. Till when will you continue to celebrate the Avyakt meeting through the corporeal form? Therefore, in this new year, Bap Dada is teaching you the drill to experience that Avyakt stage and stabilize yourself in that stage so that you can become Avyakt and celebrate an Avyakt meeting with the Avyakt Father. Om Shanti.
Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Child and a master. In order to perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars, there has to be the virtue of being a child and a master to the same extent. To be a child means to be free from any other thought and to obey whatever orders you receive. To be a master means to give your advice. When you become a master, when you should become a child, there is a conflict of sanskars. Therefore, become a master and give your advice. But then, when everything is finalized, become a child.
संस्कार मिलन की रास करो, बालक और मालिक। संस्कार मिलाने के लिए जहाँ मालिक हो चलना है, वहाँ बालक नहीं बनना, और जहाँ बालक बनना है, वहाँ मालिक नहीं बनना। बालकपन अर्थात निरसंकल्प। जो भी आज्ञा मिले, डायरेक्शन मिले, उस पर चलना। मालिक बन, अपनी राय दो, फिर बालक बन जाओ तो टकराव से बच जाएंगे। राय दी मालिक बने, फिर जब फाइनल होता है तो बालक बन जाना चाहिए। ओम